Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Reddick. Makes the play, one away. Giancarlo Stanton now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He also has one home run. Cole, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 4-1. Ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Neil Walker. His career line against Garrett Cole. He hits at a 364 clip. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Springer. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A strike, and it's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's George Springer. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. The 1-0. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Standing in, Greg Bird. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The count now at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Romine is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. 1-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Gonzalez is there, makes the catch in the side. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sharp ground ball to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Previous history with Luis Severino. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Popped him up. Bird has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Squared that one up just a little late. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 11.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Ripped down the first base line. Launched to right field and deep. Back goes Reddick at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Gurriel is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Here's another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but
oh, look at this. He gathers the throw. Touche, sir. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
And this is fouled at the plate. Again, a 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Josh Reddick.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Striding in, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Correa He's sometimes called Show Rhea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Skied into very shallow right. Tarias sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Digging in, Neil Walker. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And this ball's right past him at first base. And he's safe. Now in the box, Greg Bird. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Stepping up now, Austin Romine. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1-0 the count. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
In the dirt here, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to. Leading off the inning, Jose Altuve. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Ready now, Ronald Tarias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a soft liner, and 1 gone. Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Left center, base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. Gone! Next for New York, Neil Walker. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Walker will take the turn here and look for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bounce towards the second baseman. Altuve charging in on it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Gattis, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Gurriel takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Hicks comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. At the plate, Martin Maldonado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Romine is under it, and the inning is over. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Hard hit toward the hole. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reddick will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Stepping in as Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, shot.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Another try at 2-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brett Gardner. He homered back. Colin McHugh comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this game.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Giancarlo Stanton 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Presley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Pitch outside, the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now the 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Reddick. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Neil Walker trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's just, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Walker is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second. Here's George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
George Springer.
Grounded foul off to the right. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Evan Gattis now standing in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taking off is Springer. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Runners on first with one down. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The left fielder.
Digging in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He started out the year. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Springer over at second. Gonzalez on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Andujar is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Austin Romine is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1 the count now. Popped him up. Gurriel ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is line to left. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So striding in, Josh Reddick. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
David Robertson is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Torres brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. A ball and no strikes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just...
A swing and a miss. That retires. Digging in, Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. 0-1 count. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Gattis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Giancarlo Stanton. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
First for the victory.